Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is all about the 14-day fitness challenge I went on last month. Before we jump into the video, which takes you through the highs and lows of what was a really difficult 14 days, I'm going to tell you a little bit about why I decided to do this and how fitness and healthy eating fits into my life currently. Before I started the plan, I had quite a crazy December, January and February. I moved. Obviously the Christmas period, festive period is always really boozy and lots of indulgent foods for me. So like a lot of people, I did overindulge and it got to February and I just didn't really feel like my best version of myself, I suppose. And when I say that, I don't just mean aesthetically. Aesthetically, I'm still pretty much happy with what I was seeing shape-wise, but it was more that I had super low energy. My emotions and my hormones were all over the place. I was just like that throughout the month, throughout the days. My energy would dip and peak and dip and peak, and I wasn't having a regimented eating plan where I would have a healthy breakfast, lunch and dinner. I was binging, having gaps where I wasn't eating enough and then reaching for the wrong types of food. Not to mention it was also super stressful moving. Not only was my social life really active, but I was drinking every single night because I was just stressed. It got into a little bit of a habit where I was having a glass to 2 glasses of wine every night if I wasn't out at a dinner, having drinks as well. So as you can see, it got me to a point where I just needed a bit of a detox, really. So I thought, well, I'm gonna get back into fitness. I've had a little bit of a hibernation over the winter period. I want to get back into the shape that I was last summer, which is the best shape I've ever been in my life, actually. I'll show a few Instagram pictures of me here, but last summer. And that point, I was doing a really regular weekly workout routine, which was boxing one night, yoga one day, and then a weightlifting session at the gym. And that was enough to keep me in shape. So I thought, I'm gonna get back on it. I'm gonna get a trainer. So I got myself a trainer, and he suggested that we try a 14-day sort of detox plan to really kickstart my fitness regime again, because it literally was non-existent and I was eating all that crap and drinking all that alcohol. We did some measurements, as you'll see in the vlog at the end. We do the end measurements, and he was like, 14 days, I'm gonna put you on this diet. It was super strict. It was low carb. They say no carb, but nothing's no carb, and it's a really dangerous term because there's carbs in absolutely everything, including all the vegetables we eat, but there's empty carbs, breads and french fries and potatoes and pasta and that sort of thing. So it was no/low carb, no sugar, low sugar, no refined sugars, so no fruits either. I was basically, no dairy, no alcohol, no caffeine, and all of this was basically to strip out my diet, feed my body the best food possible, because the exercise regime I was on was pretty intense as well. So I needed the right foods, all the right healthy proteins and vegetables in order to clean my body, rebalance my energy, rebalance my hormone levels as well, and just feed my muscle, because I was using it every single day throughout this plan. That's what I'm gonna show you guys. It was a pretty crazy journey, and I hope you enjoy the vlog. The results were good. I was really happy. I'm gonna say this again, it wasn't for weight loss. I was a little bit swollen and I was carrying a little bit of water retention because of the diet I was leading. I did drop quite a bit of fat, gained quite a bit of muscle. So essentially I stayed the same weight pretty much, but the inches that I lose, and you'll see at the end when we do the final measurements, it was pretty impressive, but it was not without its struggles. But how I feel coming out the other side, well, you'll have to wait till the end of the video anyway. So enjoy. If you've got any questions, leave them down below. Happy to start discussion on anything. So I've just come down to meet my PT. This is my first workout of the detox plan. It's Monday, it's 12 o'clock. They say never start diets, detox, fitness plans, anything new on a Monday, because it's just almost sets you up for failure, but I don't have a choice, so this is day 1 of 2 weeks. I see Neil once a week. We do an hour together, and then I work out on my own 3 other times, and that's a variation of either yoga or a boxing class or a HIIT, fitness cardio focused class, and then another day in the gym doing part 2 of my program that he's designed for me. I can't even pretend to be enthusiastic because I'm really not. This is currently what I look like. I've had a super indulgent 2 weeks. The moving stress and all of that sort of thing is just completely, I've lost it. I have gained some weight just around my middle, and then I'm noticing that the sides of me are a little bit bigger. But I mean, in general, I don't look that different. It's just when you can feel it on yourself personally, when you're moving a little bit different, when you feel a bit like lower energy because maybe you have put on like a few pounds or whatever. So yeah, this is what I look like right now. First breakfast of the detox week. This is sweet potato hash. Got 2 fried eggs joining this bad boy in a minute. I'm really looking forward to this. Today is day 2 and I literally, for the life of me, could not get out of bed today. I have a workout, a Body by Simone workout at 12 o'clock. I'm really glad I've cleared my diary for most of the week because now I can just like basically live in gym clothes and be like really low energy if I have to be. My energy levels will level out. Obviously that's the point of doing this cleanse. I'm removing all the hormones and the caffeine and all the extra like stuff that my body doesn't need. Today's workout is gonna be interesting. I've never done it before, but I've heard so much about Body by Simone. Apparently she's this crazy Australian lady who just has the most insane body, although she is pregnant right now, but she has this workout that people are obsessed with. So I'm going to Camden today to try it out. But before we do that, I'm gonna have spinach, salmon, egg omelette. I'm looking quite like a little bit slimmer today as well. I guess one day off carbohydrates and sugar really will do that. Although I know that a lot of my swelling tends to be IBS related. Gotta crack on with breakfast. I'm dying for a coffee. Obviously that's not allowed. So I'm just gonna have to make do with water. The omelette is ready and everything tastes better in my opinion with this hot sauce. I've just come out of Body by Simone. It's a new dance workout studio in Camden. Wow, like that was intense. I've never had so much lactic acid in my ass cheeks in my life. Like that was a psychotic workout, honestly. I think I'll go back and try the dance class again, but never in my life am I doing that class again. It's just not for me. Anyway, looking on the bright side, my workout of today is done. I'm going home and I'm gonna eat some sweet potato. Why is that now the best bit of my day? I've just done some work, I've had a bath. I'm really sore after that Body by Simone class. I'm trying to work out every day for 2 weeks, so working out really does help the pain, but when you're in it, you really don't think it's gonna. Anyway, Nate's at football tonight, which means I am cooking for one. All I want to do is sit on the sofa and watch Peaky Blinders, if I'm completely honest, but I'm gonna try and get some work done. Day 3 of my cleanse. It's Wednesday. I woke up so emotional today. I'm not really sure why. I felt really low. But yeah, whether it was hormones or something else, or just some mental health stuff, or whether it's because my body is like not getting its usual caffeine and sugar fixes. Did some work all day and now I'm heading out to my daily workout. Today I am doing Grow Fitness. It is a high intensity low impact workout. I'm gonna go try that out with Nate. He's at work at the moment, so we're gonna join up and head there for the evening class today, and I'm excited to try something new. I say I'm excited to try something new. Body by Simone was absolute psychotic torture. My favorite workout, buddy.
Easy.
Good morning! I have literally last minute decided to make what is going to be the grossest juice in the world. It's the first thing I'm going to have today. It's celery water, lemon, a tomato, some alkaline chlorophyll drops, and some probiotic and apple cider vinegar. Topped up with water. It's going to be disgusting. It's the weirdest colour today. I seem to have made it extra rank today. I can't with celery in my mouth. So my pre-workout smoothie is going to be this keto one by Nutrition. I really like this brand. I actually worked with them a few months ago and I've been using their stuff ever since. It's just really good, high quality ingredients. It's only 206 calories. The protein and fat levels are really high and carbs tend to be a bit lower. Really liking them. I normally have it with oat milk straight up, but now I am on this diet. I'm going to do this with basically 2/3 water, 1/3 oat milk. I normally wouldn't see my PT twice in 1 week, but during the next 14 days I decided to see him twice just for a little bit of extra motivation. Wow, I'm out of breath. I've been running, I'm a little bit late. But yeah, for extra motivation, just make sure I get the best results possible.
Elevate, one leg up, roll in.
Hey guys, I'm back home now. Today's been a really good day. I've actually been quite active in the sense that I've not just been doing exercise, I've been out and about, going to a few meetings. I saw my friend for coffee, decaf. Yeah, so it was really fun, and I actually, for the first time this week, and we're on day 4, was hungry. I've been eating such a lot of food, more than I'm used to. I just haven't been hungry, so that was good because I really enjoyed my salad. So yeah, and I haven't actually eaten since then. I had some cucumber and peanut butter when I got in, and now I'm doing a roast chicken for dinner. We're gonna have it with coleslaw and corn on the cob. Friday tomorrow, I'm gonna sign up to hot yoga, which they have a shop on my street basically, and it's a £15 entry offer for 7 days. So I'm gonna try and do 7 days of hot yoga for £15 because that would be a bargain. Excited to start that tomorrow. I'm gonna drag Nate with me because he needs it. He wakes up every day at the moment like really achy because he's doing a lot of working out and not enough like mobility and stretching. Feeling good, I'm feeling positive. I did get home tonight and all I wanted was a glass of wine, I'm not gonna lie. That's what happens when you're like shooting around, making loads of conversation with people in heels, dragging bags around town. But no, alas, water for me. Another actually downside to this regime so far, I've been so tired by the time I get to bed. My sex life has disappeared. We attempted to have sex last night and I just couldn't, like, I was just like, I'm just not into it. Which is so unlike me. I have quite high sex drive, and we have a really good regular sex life, but literally the last 4 days I've just been... Today is Friday, day 5 of my 14-day challenge, and I'm starting the day with this rather disgusting looking juice. It's a celery, spinach and lemon juice. I'm gonna fill it up with water and probably some of my probiotic too. Okay, I know it seems like I'm going gung-ho on this challenge, but I really feel like you can't do this sort of thing in half measures. So I got sent this about a week ago. It's from Natalia Botanicals. It's called Full Circle. It's called a hormone balancer, and my hormones have been all over the place recently. This has loads of different like organic tinctures inside it, which are good for, are said to be good for balancing of female hormones. It says just add a teaspoon to your coffee, milk, juice or smoothie. Also, a lot can be said for you know, weight gain or feeling sluggish or energy levels being low because of your hormones being imbalanced. All the water I'm drinking this week is coming from my Zero water filter. The water in London really is full of a lot of shit that you don't want to be drinking, and some heavy metal particles and stuff, and that thing gets rid of all of it. Bottoms up. Very eventful Friday night on day 5 of my detox. Nate's doing it with me. This is about as exciting as our Friday night gets. What have we got here?
Alice is special.
This is a recipe from my sister's Instagram, the Paleo Peach. We've got a sea bass here, topped with chili, is it parsley?
Yeah.
Chorizo and olives on mine, and some, I think I said chili already, lemon, and then Nate's got the same without the olives.
Oh shit, that's tomatoes.
Oh, add them tomatoes in. We're gonna have that with sweet potato fries and some salad. Bon appetit. Weekend. I am making shakshuka for breakfast today. It's actually one of my sister's recipes. She's so good. She's called the Paleo Peach. She's got some really great healthy, low carb, low fat paleo inspired recipes. So I'm making this today. It's my Saturday gym buddy. Let's get a close up of that face. This is day 6 and it's the first day I've actually started noticing any difference in my body shape. Horizontal row. Sounds disgusting. I hate it.
You hate them all.
True.
7, 8.
Let's watch the professional do it. No feet on floor. Elevated. I love going to the gym with Nate. He really keeps me motivated and it makes it a lot more fun. When you do a hard set and you can get a kiss afterwards, like a reward. Maybe just me then. Week 2, day 8, let's do it. This is my breakfast. It is just a scrambled egg with peppers, tomatoes, a big handful of spinach, smoked salmon, and then a side of avocado. So guys, week 1 was really tough. It's really hard to put my finger on it. Unless you've done a no carb, no sugar diet before, you'll probably know what I mean when I say that you just, there was like almost like an emptiness inside me. There was food in my stomach, I wasn't hungry, but there was an emptiness inside me. I was despondent and really unsatisfied, even though I was cooking these like really delicious meals. One of the hardest things about last week was definitely missing coffee and wine. I realized how much those two things come into my rituals of my morning coffee, get my day started, ending my day with a glass of wine with dinner. And those are things that I really, really enjoy. This diet will level out hormones and any of those extra boosts you're getting throughout the day from like caffeine and sugar. It will sort of take that away from you, so your body is forced to regulate its energy properly. Today I'm going to talk to you about my supplement routine, because I do have supplements which I take every day. I'm aware this looks slightly scary and I definitely take way more supplements and vitamins and minerals than most people, but I am going to show you guys what I am taking. I've actually been on basically all of these for about a year already. This came into my life around December when I was having I was really like stressed. My stress levels were high and my sleep wasn't great, and this is really great for boosting your mental health, it said. Great with exhaustion and low energy and stress levels. This is kind of the plan that my PT gave me. He talks about all the different minerals that I take, and we've also like divided them up so I know what to take first thing, what to take for breakfast, pre-workout, post-workout, and then in the evening. And it's actually really important you take your vitamins and minerals at specific times of the day, because that's when absorption is going to be best. In order to organize this like pharmacy of product, I have a 2-week pill organizer that looks like this. So that is a day in there. I start my day with my vitamin C if I'm not working out. If I am working out, I'll have it after my workout. This is the vitamin C that I take. By the way, guys, all of these brands I have researched like loads, and I really think they are very good. Advanced, my vitamin C is 1000. And I also have B12s in the morning as well. I really like these. They dissolve under the tongue, so they get into the bloodstream a lot quicker. This is by New You. I use a lot of their products. And I also use my vitamin D spray. This is the Better You vitamin D spray. This is really cheap. I think it was like £6 on Amazon. You spray it into your mouth. I do 1 spray and alternate with 2 sprays the next day. I used to take pills, but vitamin D is known for being so hard to absorb. My trainer loves vitamin D. Apparently it is great for fat loss, general health, and mood. So vitamin D every single day. And then we move on to breakfast. Now I take folic acid, iron, maca root, and a multivit. I take folic acid. That's often this is the Viridian one I use. This is often associated with women trying to conceive or get pregnant. I'm not trying to do that at the moment, but I did take a biometric health test with the organic pharmacy, and they said I was low in it. So I'm 30 and I will be having children hopefully in the next few years, so I have started taking this. Iron is essential for all women because of our menstrual cycles. Also, most women tend to be low in iron. This is the Thorn brand. I really like it. Iron bisglycinate makes it easier to digest on the stomach. Maca root. Now this is a new one in my pill arsenal, if you will. It's by New You. I started taking these because they're great for female hormones, balancing hormones. As I mentioned, same sort of thing, stress levels and hormone levels play a really large part, I think, in how I feel mentally and my energy levels throughout the day. So I'm really focusing on hormone balancing at the moment. So I've added these into my routine. My multivit is just a New You multivit. I bought the big batch. I haven't ever had to replace these. As you see, it's a full year supply. It's got all your basic multivitamins in there. So pre-workout, we have Eskimo 3 pure omega fish oil with vitamin E. As you can see, this is the Advanced brand. Eskimo is a really good cod liver oil brand. brand. I started taking two ideally before training. Apparently this primes the body for fat loss. My post-workout is my protein keto shake, and then in the evening I take my zinc. Zinc is really great for immunity. It also helps you absorb other vitamins and minerals. I take my ashwagandha because this helps with sleep in the evening, and also I really want to try 5-HTP. It's a really good one for like upping the serotonin levels in your brain, which is the chemical that makes us happy. Just to finish off, you guys will see there's a Beyonder Organic cider vinegar. I take cider apple vinegar every single day, just a mouthful. Some people really hate the taste. I actually really like the taste, but I have a sort of a taste palette for vinegary foods. That is my supplement routine. It's quite a lot. The reason I have quite a lot of supplements is because before this diet started, I was like your classic on-the-go woman, like working all hours, reaching for caffeine and alcohol, all, like at different times of the day, having like big fatty, like carb-loaded meals because I was suddenly like desperately hungry. I wasn't getting all my nutrients because of my diet and my lifestyle, and I also wasn't getting my nutrients because I have IBS and absorption can be low sometimes. Think of it what you will, you know, it works for me. I just thought I'd share it with you guys. So yeah, that's everything. If you want to check them out, I will link everything below. Day 9, week 2. And only did I first start seeing any sort of results on day 7. Which I was actually really surprised at, and I think it probably has something to do with my age. For years, for my entire life in fact, I have always counted on the fact that I metabolize food really quickly. I'm naturally very high in muscle mass, and I do drop weight quickly. And you know what? Doing this 2 weeks is really showing me that I am 30 now. My metabolism is slowing down a little bit. It's still pretty damn good, but it is slower. And I realized I just can't take that for granted anymore. Anyway, that said, my PT did take all my measurements at the start of this. We did a body fat measurement, as you guys know. So I'm hoping to lose between 2 and 4% body fat during all of this. And I'm not sure how we're doing, to be honest. I don't weigh myself because I could weigh myself today and it might say that I'm exactly the same weight as what I started, because muscle weighs more than fat. So even if I've dropped fat, because I'm working out so much, I've probably gained muscle mass. So I'm not going by the scales. I'm going to go by the fat test at the end of the 2 weeks. So here's what I look like today, day 9. What I've noticed most is my arms have lot more definition in them, especially my right, because it is my dominant arm. You see that little dent in the side there between the shoulder and the bicep? That is what I'm looking for. I fucking love that muscle bit. I love it. It's what shows me that my muscles in my arms are toning up a little bit. The left side isn't as strong, as you can see, but it's getting there. Also my abs, I mean, I have just had breakfast, so I'll just show you. They are developing a little bit more. They're not as defined as I would have liked by this point, to be honest, but I'm definitely seeing muscles like come up in areas where I didn't really have them before. So work in progress. And then another area that I actually hold weight the most is this area here. I guess you call them saddlebags, and it's only like day 7, day 8 I'm noticing that they are shrinking on the sides, but I still need to work on them because this is kind of what I'm aiming for when my butt is tensed, the smoothness there, and that will come with more glute work. So yeah, day 9, 5 days to go. It's not a lot of time. That's why I decided to do yoga every single day for the rest of the challenge, because I really just want to up the ante a little bit. So I'm going to do yoga every day. If you guys are wondering, this is the new Philippa K Soft Sport range. She is a Scandinavian designer who I love, and she's just launched athleisure wear. Oh, it's beautiful. It's really, really, really nice kit. I love how it feels. It really is so soft and flexible. Also guys, I forgot to ask if you would be interested in me doing a sort of athleisure haul or lookbook, fitness lookbook of all the stuff and all the brands that I love, then let me know in the comments below. So I'm at F45 Tottenham Court Road today. This is going to be my high intensity workout for the day. Look who I bumped into, my twin, Olivia! We've literally been running into each other like on and off now for 2 months, like every week. It's really strange. This should be good. Can you be my partner? Yeah! Can we partner? Or do they choose? They choose, but we'll make it happen. Okay.
30 seconds to get to the next station on lap 1. Lap 2 is going to be 30 seconds work and 10 seconds rest. And then lap 3 and 4 are going to be exactly the same. It's going to be 20 seconds work and 5 seconds. 10 high knees. Get them nice and high, nice and fast. Working on 10. Looking for 5 drop squats.
That was so fun. It's fun. I really like it. Yeah. Dinner tonight, made by Nate. We are having fish tacos. This is one of my sisters, the Paleo Peaches recipe. She's really saving us this week with some great recipes. There's like a salsa in there, avocado. It's made with sea bass or cod loin, I think. And then instead of like wraps, we've got the lettuce leaves. And I'm obviously going to add some of this onto it. I have yoga first thing today. Can't face breakfast so early in the morning if I'm honest. So I'm going to have one of my newt shakes. Dollop of peanut butter. Made it. There's a few late comers today. So I had yoga this morning at 9:30 and now it's 6 o'clock and I'm going to go see my trainer at the gym at Fitness First. Kind of wish I'd eaten a little bit more. I have eaten a lot, like I always eat a lot during these days. I had a shake before yoga and then I had an omelette with salmon, really big omelette and guacamole. Second workout of the day, let's go. I'm gonna treat myself to a steak tonight, I think. Another day, another green juice. Morning guys, it's Thursday and it's day 11. I've just woken up and I got out of bed and I looked in the mirror and I was so happy with what I saw. I've not had anything to eat or drink, so obviously this is the slimmest I'm gonna be all day because we're always our most slimmest at the beginning of the day before we eat, before we have a chance to bloat or react to foods or whatever. So I did wake up today and today was the first day I actually looked in the mirror and I was like, yes, I can definitely see progress that I'm happy with. Like I said, I saw progress from day 7, but it's really today, day 11, that I am actually happy with what I see, and I'm actually looking close to how I was last summer when I was regularly training. I'm starting to get a line, not only just down here, but all the way up through my sort of cleavage area. Also the lines here on the side are starting to define more, which is really great, which is something I do not have when I'm not regularly exercising. I always have like a line down here, but it's sort of this sort of side bit here that I don't have. One area that's always going to be quite stubborn for me is the side. Like naturally I have quite like curvy bits here. I've got a big bum, but yeah, the bum is definitely lifted, which is great. It feels really strong. My glutes and my ass have grown out the way, but they've also lifted as well with all the exercise that I've been doing, so I'm really happy with that. But yeah, like my legs are quite strong and muscular at the moment. Obviously I've been doing a lot of thigh, glute and hamstring work because that was where I needed to work on. That was my weakest point in order to give me better posture and more core strength. So we've really been working on the thighs and glutes a lot. So yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you. Day 11. So I'm hoping on day 14 when we finish and day 15 when I have my weigh-in and my check and all of that sort of thing, that there'll be a little bit more progress. But yeah, really happy. Also, I have to just say, I'm not a patient person. It's not it's not one of my personality traits. I am so impatient for anything to happen. So this is a real great moment for me because at times when it didn't happen on day 4, it didn't happen on day 5, day 6, I was really ready to give up. So I'm glad I persevered. Look at me! I have makeup on and I've done my hair. It won't be for long though. I've got hot yoga again tonight, so that's just gonna be like by the end of it. But yeah, feels nice to actually, you know, make an effort. Anyway, today is a big filming day. I'm just stopping for a snack, so I thought I'd show you guys. I'm not gonna lie, I'm averaging about 1.5 avocados a day right now. This is just avocados on rice cakes. The way I make my guacamole, by the way, in case you're wondering, smash an avo, dash of olive oil, dash of lemon juice, salt, pepper, done. If I want to get a bit more fruity, then I chuck in like maybe tomatoes. But yeah, that's enough, and then I put hot sauce on it. I am allowed rice cakes. Small mercies. This is probably like the most work I've been doing since the cleanse started, like back-to-back filming. Filming really takes all the energy out of me, and I've done absolutely everything I can to stop myself from having a coffee today. I really, really want one. Like, really want one. 4 more days. I've got the low carb chicken avocado box. That would mean that my oh I've got the low carb. Wait.
You have this.
I've got the sweet.
No, actually, I want that.
I think this is my one because I've got the satay sauce. I've got peanut sauce on mine. Chicken satay and veg.
That looks good.
Yeah, girl. You've got avocado. Yours looks good too.
Looks like the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, basically that's the past 2 weeks in a nutshell, in a box. And me.
You want some?
This is the first night in
There you go.
11 days that we've not cooked our dinner, which is really rare for us, isn't it?
It is.
Especially me. I usually have like 2 deliveries a week.
It's true. Not rare for me.
Oh, hello. I'm looking kind of fresh-faced today. That's because I'm wearing makeup again for the second time in like 14 days. No, 11 days. It's day 11. No, it's day 12. Oh my god, I'm so confused. I hope this order makes sense. Okay, it is day 12 today and it's Friday. I spent the whole day out with my sister doing appointments in town, meetings, shooting. I had 2 really nice restaurants today. The first time I've been eating out since I started this plan. It was really hard to like avoid the stuff that I really wanted, but I ended up having really nice food anyway because obviously it's restaurant food. I am looking slimmer and slimmer every day. I've really noticed my face is like getting quite slim, but as a result of that there's been a negative side effect, and that is that I think I look a little bit old, a little bit older. I don't know. Fat does keep you young on the face, that's a fact. Anyway, I'm not complaining, feeling good. Jessica decided to join me all day and do like a low carb, no sugar, protein based diet, and she was literally dying by the end of the day. Bless her. I was like, that was me on day 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. I feel ya. Anyway, I am going to put away the groceries I just bought and start cooking a beef stew, which will hopefully do us for 2 nights. Yeah, and then yoga of course in the evening. Went to the fridge for a snack. This olive pot was full when I started. I suppose there's no point in keeping 2. Well, thank you. Speaking of food, food has been absolutely integral. Maybe almost 70% of what this plan has been about. I eat food, you know, more than 3 times a day. I'm only in the gym once a day, twice at the max. So I thought it was time to talk about food. What I've been eating, my menus that I've designed, and maybe give you guys inspiration if you want to do the same thing. So here I have on the fridge in my kitchen loads of sheets of paper. This is basically more or less all the things I can eat in black. These are all the things I should avoid. The other things I should avoid are more obvious, and I'll get onto that, but like things that people think are super healthy, which I actually need to avoid, is all fruit, because it's actually full of sugar and it's not going to help the process. So there's been absolutely no fruit in this plan whatsoever. It's literally been proteins, fats and carbohydrates, but only the vegetable kind. So I'm also cooking with these: coconut oil, walnut oil, olive oil. I'm also cooking with butter. Butter is an animal fat, so it's great, I find, for cooking with cooking meats with. And then down here are my menus. Excuse my absolutely terrible handwriting, but I always write them out in a real rush. And then that's my shopping list there. Like I said, food is really integral to what this plan is about, and I knew it would be my biggest challenge doing this, because I absolutely love food, and the word moderation really isn't in my vocabulary, especially when it comes to food and alcohol and caffeine. That's just me, that's just how I like to live my life. But obviously too much of anything is never a good thing. So like I said, my reasons for starting this diet plan in the first place, it's not just weight loss, toning up, it's eating to fuel my gym workouts, to build my muscle, to give me energy, and also it's smart eating. So the stuff that I eat, it turns over really, really quickly in my body, so I have to eat quite a lot of it. You think that was a good thing? Actually, eating a lot of fats isn't as satisfying as you think. Eating fat is only really satisfying, I find, when it's paired with carbohydrates or sugars, because that's what gives you that really satisfying, full feeling. So not having any of that in my diet at the beginning was super, super hard. So I'm eating carbohydrates that are low glycemic, which means low in sort of, I think, sugar. If you guys are thinking of doing the plan, then you can look up some keto recipes. I found that the keto recipes were really close to what I was doing. There's no sugar here, like, it's plain to see. This is not a fun diet. It's tasty, but it's not satisfying. And no matter how hard I try in the kitchen to, like, apply my culinary skill, it's always just lacking something. It'll be really interesting on Monday when I get to reintroduce coffee and alcohol and carbohydrates, how I'm gonna feel. Part of me doesn't even want to do it. I feel like I've come too far to stop now, but it's not actually healthy to do this for too long. If you've got any questions about some of the meals I mentioned, do let me know below and I'll try and answer those questions for you. This morning I went to the hairdressers and I got my highlights done, and they cut my hair another inch off it. They did a lovely nice blow dry, but now I'm at the gym ready to mess this hairstyle up. It's not going to stay like this after I start to sweat. So it is day 13. We did it! I can't believe I'm saying that, and for once I didn't actually have to think about what day it is. So it's the penultimate day on this 14-day challenge. And I'm feeling really good. I'm used to eating as much as I am. My energy levels, I kind of know when I'm gonna feel hungry or like tired. I really, really do see a difference in my body, which is great. So yeah, second to last workout before the big weigh-in. Let's do it. This is the Carnaby Street Gym. I've never been here before, but I really like the layout of it. It's also really quiet, central London on a Saturday. This is my program. I've got 2 programs. And I just alternate between these 2. So I did assisted chin-ups last time, so I'm not doing program 2, I'm doing program 1 today. So that means I've got glute bridges, full sit-ups, lunge, curl, press, ugh, I hate them, a lat pull down. This one is actually my favourite program, although I absolutely hate those lunge curl presses, they're a nightmare. Especially since I have to do like 20 of them, gross. So it's day 14. Can't believe we've got to the end of 2 weeks. It really felt interminable about day 8 and day 12, but now here we are, day 14. Today was like any other Sunday. We got up, we went to the gym, we had a session which was really good, and then we went to hot yoga, and then I made a Thai curry, and then we've just chilled out for the rest of the evening. I've been preparing because I've got a really busy week tomorrow. I'm also seeing Neil first thing in the morning for my weigh-in and my pinching test, and to hear about how we're going to work together moving forward and find out the results. I mean, I really am seeing so much more results now. than I was like day 8. Even day 10 I was like, what's going on? Actually, I want to show you something. So these jeans got sent to me 2 weeks ago exactly, and when they arrived I struggled to put them on, and now they fit perfectly. So I think that's a good result. Aside from obviously the aesthetics thing, I have so much energy in the day, which is so good. I feel like my energy is like really placed correctly throughout the day, and I'm actually tired at night now, which is so nice. Normally it could be like 10-11 o'clock and I'd have this like nervous energy, and I couldn't, like, I was going to bed just for the sake of going to bed. Now I go to bed, I close my eyes and I fall asleep. I even fell asleep on the sofa last night, which was so nice because I was just that tired and that relaxed, and just energy and my day well spent. And I've really found that exercise has given me that, and also eating clean as well. It's really balanced out my energy levels, so that feels really good too. So I'm gonna go to bed soon. I will see you tomorrow for my weigh-in and my body mass index and all my tests that we're gonna run tomorrow, and see the results. I'm really excited, and even if I didn't lose a pound, looking at myself in the mirror now and feeling the way I do, I'm happy. Like, I feel so much better for it. Morning guys! Day 15. No, not day 15. Day 1 of the rest of my life. Oh, what a 2 weeks, eh? Just going into Fitness First now to get my measurements done and have a debrief and then train. Let's go in. Looking quite different from when I started. Time to meet the man that's put me through the last 14 days. This is Neil.
Hiya.
He's my trainer, and we're just gonna do like a final session today, a check-in, like I said, take some measurements and then do a new session. Do you think I've done well?
Fantastic. I am sure the results will be great.
Yeah, I think they will. There was a point, like maybe day 10, when I was just like, I don't know where this is going. But then after that, I was like, oh, actually, I felt it much more and I saw it much more.
We'll do another 2 weeks straight away, yeah? So we're gonna do your waist first.
Okay.
Okay, so last time this one was here.
No way!
And this time is here. 3.5 centimetres, which is, yeah, nearly 2 inches.
3.5 centimetres off the waist.
So this is navel, yeah? So that one was here.
Navel.
Now, 71.5.
Yay!
Okay, so this one is here, and now 77.
Relax. So much fun. Ow! That's a lot harder than last time. Don't be cheating for results.
It's all calibrated, pressure tested.
Ah!
There's no cheating.
Maybe it was more comfortable last time because I had more fat.
You have more alcohol in your system as well.
Oh, I was numb to it, you say? We've got essential, which nobody is.
No one's going to be there.
And then we've got athletes, fitness, acceptable, which I'm just out of now. I'm in fitness levels. Okay. Here you can see my body fat percentage that I started, almost at 28. And then this is what we've ended in. So that's a loss of
2.7.
It's about 2.7% body fat loss.
It is 1.8 kilos of actual fat.
What does 1.8 kilos of fat look like?
Right, so this is a picture of 5 pounds of fat versus 5 pounds of muscle. Gives you an idea. Obviously, 1.8 kilos is not far off that amount.
Yeah.
So in terms of muscle gain, if you cut that in half, we've got a little bit of muscle gain, but you can see the quantity of fat she's done in 2 weeks.
Woo! And apparently this is quite a good gain of muscle mass. That is 0.7 of kg of muscle mass, which according to Neil and my frame is quite good.
So definitely better alignment
Okay.
Definitely moving better. Okay, now if you think about...
Well, move at how? Like, what's the difference that you can see?
So before we had some what we call asymmetries, which is some slight movements to the right hand side on some of those moves. That has improved. Your flexion at the hip has definitely improved. You're going straighter on the way down.
Straighter? What was I leading? Just one?
You were going to the right before.
Oh, really?
So you were definitely moving better there.
Okay.
The hips definitely have loosened up as well. So you were probably one of my hardest challenges when it comes to this 2-week program.
Because?
I knew I was in. I knew I was in for a tough one because your boyfriend Nathan, obviously, you suggested you come and see me. The day before you came in, he said, winked at me and said, "Good luck tomorrow with Emily," and then he started laughing and he walked off. So at that point I knew it was going to be a bit of a challenge.
Final question. Can I have a glass of wine now?
Yeah, you deserve one.
Yay!
You deserve one.
A whole bottle then.
A glass.
So yeah, that was my 14-day plan. This is me like approximately 10 days after I finished the plan now. I feel really good. I've continued my exercising to at least 3 to 4 times a week, back to what I was doing before, which was a mixture of a functional fitness, a boxing, a yoga, and then a few gym sessions a week. So all my schedule allowed for at the moment is 3 to 4 times a week, but that's enough because that's, I think, what's manageable, and I don't want to do anything that's unmanageable because I'll only end up letting myself down. As far as food goes, being 10 days off the plan, I'm not gonna lie, I have gone back to drinking coffee and drinking alcohol maybe 4 times a week. It's just the lifestyle I have and it's what I enjoy, and I'm very much someone that says you should do what you enjoy, in moderation of course, if you don't want to like affect your health in a bad way. That's where I am, and it's been really great. If you guys are thinking about doing it, then make sure you prep. I think that's the most important takeaway from this experience. You can see the prep I had. I cleared my social calendar. It's important not to be miserable, so find exercises that you like, and like I was doing, cook meals that you really enjoy. If you've got any questions, please leave them down below for me and we can have a chat. And don't forget to like this video if you did like it, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you back here on my channel really, really soon, hopefully with some more fitness chat if you guys want that. Bye for now.